Lee. Then there's Insanity, and it's the Magician in at the 3. And for Toronto, Brandon Ingram's out there with Barnes. And there's Skinny. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a on you as well. Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now, here's Fox. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Lets a floater go. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Raptors foul. Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting for San Antonio. Number 5. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe.
Another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Insanity can't get it to go. Toronto with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
And a wide open look for Lee. It's the three-point foul.
3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Can they get it? Andrews. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's San Antonio with it. 3-point lead. Lee outside. Wembanyama left side. It's good.
Well, that's not the guy you... Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Knocks it loose. Here's Andrews. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, going hard for the Rags, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Raptors. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And seeing where the Raptors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the Rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wembanyama, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. No good from Lee.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Wow. Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Pirtle. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The kick out to Fox. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barnes looking around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Ingram on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him. San Antonio leading by 10. Ball's knocked loose and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Andrews. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. On the wing, Barnes. The high post shot. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lee finds Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Toronto calls timeout.
Be louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, man.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Spurs second, 5th, the Raptors.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. 2 physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
Here's Andrews. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The pass to the Magician. Wembanyama left side. And it's in off the backboard. Wembanyama has got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that one's good. Andrew, 8 points for him.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's the Magician. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. Here's Lee. Lee with the block. Wembanyama against Pirtle. Wembanyama no good. Raptors trail by 12. Ingram passes to Barnes. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Well, hard, blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And that one's good. Andrew.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to the Magician. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
3 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Lee passes to the Magician. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And that one's good. Andrews.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Insanity. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Barnes outside. Pass to Andrews. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Skinny's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Ingram. From about 16. Offensive rebound.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Second team.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2, Jakob Poeltl.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Dix checked in for the Raptors. The Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Spurs leading by 11. To the inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Andrews passes to Ingram. Got a piece of it. Puts it up from 17. Andrews, no good.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Right side, Fox. Lee, it's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Lee. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lee. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And Toronto making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for the Magician. Andrews passes to Lee. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Lee's got his second bucket tonight.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Andrews. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Dick. Guarded by Fox. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Here's Andrews on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Lee out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sochan in at the 3 seed.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Driving to the basket. And it's Sochan missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Devin Vassell.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Insanity, he's checked in for the Spurs. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Dick passes to Andrews. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Lee, the second chance effort. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Insanity. He's got 9. Here's Wembanyama. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Fox passes to Insanity. That's tipped. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. And Lee with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Wembanyama, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Barnes passes to Andrews. Back to Barnes. To the left side wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Insanity. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Spurs leading by 10. Here's the Magician. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. He with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Lee's got 4 this quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's the Magician. He with the block. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
San Antonio.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
First free throw is good.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Both good from the line that time.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly aligned so far here in the second quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Shooting for San
A
Antonio.
lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And the shot goes in. 9 points for the Magician.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Here's Andrews. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The Magician passes to Vassell. Poke loose. And there's the pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Two on the clock. Here's the Magician. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. 13 feet away. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Spurs leading by 8. Pass to the Magician. Trying to find Vassell. He gets it to him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Here's Andrews. It's tipped. Here's Sohan. Covered by Barnes. Insanity, the pass to Vassell. Passes to Sohan. Fires the 3. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Spurs. Here's Andrews. 25 points in the game.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The 11-footer, he with the block.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. A nice shot by the Magician.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Toronto calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Pirtles check in for Toronto. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And Pirtles sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. Lee with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Mamu Karashvili. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Lee with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Andrews passes to Barnes. Here's Andrews. On the wing, Lee, covered by Vassell. And good that time. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead. Here's Sohan, covered by Barnes. Vassell, wide open. San Antonio, again missing. Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. On the wing, Lee, who picked up 36 points in the last one against Cleveland.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Vassell finds Barnes, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, just take the hit, maintain your focus. Nice scoring finish by Barnes.
Here's Andrews. It's deflected. Here's the Magician. He's got 11, and it goes down 2 points. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Barnes. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Sohan, covered by Barnes. Cornette, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Sohan.
And the Spurs lead by 11. Barnes outside. Puts it up from 7, and it's good off the glass. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammates.
And Antonio calls timeout. Here. Ingram's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Vassell. Here's Fox, good on the 13-footer. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Andrews. The quick look, no good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Steps back and shoots. The Magician, no good.
A contested mid-range shot can't be. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. With the drive. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Lee. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Goes up the baseline. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's Jack.
Wembanyama.
52 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's the feed to Poeltl. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's the Magician. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Andrews. He has 29. Six to shoot. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Skinny's got 32 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. San Antonio came out looking very confident. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after 1. After a tough, hard-fought 2nd quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we dive into the 2nd half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Well, we've got a 2nd half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Ingram. Skinny is out there with Lee. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling, excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives him confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Raptors trail by 16. Here's Andrews. And there's the call on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Barnes. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by the Magician. The Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was touched by Lee. Spurs passing it around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Lee with the stuff.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Lee. Back to Barnes. 13 feet away. Got a hand on it. Wembanyama passes to the Magician. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio leading by 18. Lee outside. The Spurs rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Lee. Again with the ball.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Fox dishes to Lee. And a wide open look for Wembanyama.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
And that one's good. Barnes.
There's Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
San Antonio leading by 18. And the pass to Insanity. Lee with the ball. 3-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Andrews. He's got 32. Ingram outside. Fires, high post. Another shot. And Poeltl lays it up and in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Insanity.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stripped away. Inside. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Sohan's checked in. Here's Andrews. Guarded by Fox. Puts it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 34 points for Skinny.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Sandro.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
His second personal
and a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Shooting for San Antonio.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Toronto, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Andrews around the back and lays it in. Skinny's got 36.
What a memorable way to cap off that move. Finishes with a flourish.
Driving inside. And it's Sohan missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Fox, and there it is for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Kicks to Barnes. Lee passes to Mamu Kelishvili. And here is Barnes. Takes a three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. A nice shot by Sochan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Barnes. 14 points for him. They get a hand on it. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 5 to shoot. Here's Andrews. Nailed from three-point land. Skinny's got 41.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Sochan. And he drops it in from the low post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one.
Gosh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They get it back. And here's Lee outside. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Barnes passes to Mamukelashvili. Lee against Lee. Unloads. Again, the miss by Lee.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. To the right side. And that one's good. Andrew. Skinny's got 44.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. Lee with the block. Here's Andrews. He's got 44. He takes it in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 14.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor. A moment here to look at the numbers for the Magician. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 30 points per clip, 10 assists, and just over 3 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
First free throw is good. Dix checked in for Scotty Barnes. He's perfect from the line this time. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's Andrews. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Skinny's got 48.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Pass to Lee. Lets it go with the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, it you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's the Magician. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. He with the block, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Devin Vassell.
Here's Andrews. The pass to Dick. Here's the Magician, who's got 23. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Andrews. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Sohan's checked in, and it's Insanity in for Fox. And that one misses. Spurs leading by 23. Vassell finds Lee. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Wembanyama against Pirtle. Wembanyama passes to Insanity. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Insanity's got 7 points for the quarter. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Lee passes to Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Lee. Over Lee. And another basket for Toronto. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Sohan, covered by Lee. Lee with the steal.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Insanity. 16 points for him. Passes it to Wembanyama. Bucket is good. Wembanyama has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen we'll see, but it still works.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio, Insanity is out there with the Magician. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Insanity can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 21. Pass to Andrews. Ingram right side. Pulls up on the elbow. Got a piece of it. Here's Insanity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the NBA's new CBA crashing down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distribution, which could end up in the millions.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Andrews passes to Lee. Here's Dick. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Insanity, the pass to Cornette. Basket, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Lee. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Andrews. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Lee. Off target with the fadeaway. San Antonio leading by 23. Vassell, the pass to Insanity. Here's Andrews, and the foul on Skinny. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
And San Antonio shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Cornette passes to Insanity. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity. Great help, Kev.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Andrews. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Down low. Pass to Andrews. On the wing, Lee. Launches it. A rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Insanity. Sinks that one from the post.
Number 5.
Insanity's got 22.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Andrews. They need this one. A putback. Junior on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Insanity. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ingram. Floats it up for Junior. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Sohan. The shot's good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Andrews. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Insanity, the pass to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Ingram. And Insanity gets it to go.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
There's the pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Andrews. Here's Dick. Off target from outside.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Out to the right wing. Here's Andrews. Pass to Dick. Here's Andrews. That's a 2 from Lee, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And the NBA doors adding conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Passes it to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Barnes passes to Andrews. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Skinny's got 55.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Fast break Toronto. And here we go. Count that one.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Fox passes to Vassell. Here's the Magician. Here's Lee outside. Good on the three-point shot. Lee's got 24 points.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama!
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Right wing, here's Andrews. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Andrews, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And there's the pass to the Magician. To the middle, here's Wembanyama.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Ingram. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Number 2.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. On the wing, Lee shoots over Vassell. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And there's the try.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by the Magician. The Magician's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vassell kicks to Lee. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got 29 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lee. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Vassell finds Lee. Releases. Another one falls for San Antonio. Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Lee passes to Andrews. Back to Lee, looking to end the run. Good on the triple. Lee's got 35 in the game.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ingram. It's rebounded by the Magician.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Toronto grabs the miss. Lee's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Insanity, he's checked in for Vassell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Count the basket.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Fox passes to the Magician. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Andrews. Out to Lee. Ingram outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, De'Aaron. It was a great start tonight. How did you get that big lead in the first half?
We were just able to get stops. Offensively, we got shots that we wanted to get, and we were able to knock them down. Coming to the game, we knew that we had to keep them out of transition. I think we did a good job of it in the first quarter. I think that's how we jumped out into that lead in the first half.
You were able to ride that wave all the way to the win, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.